Welcome back to another video. This week has been kind of weird. Like I've been having to go out of town and just been busy that I really haven't been able to film much. So it's actually a Saturday, which means it's a long run day. So because of that, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna run. I think today we're gonna do 2 hours of running. I'm more about the time right now, trying to get time on feet. So we're gonna go out there for 2 hours, see how long we can, see how many miles we can do in that time. Just go out there, have some fun. Everything else is going along fine. I'm wearing the Saucony's again today. I'm not the Saucony, sorry, the Mizuno's. I think these might be my actual race day shoes. They feel good on these longer runs, so yeah, we might be going with these on race day. But overall, feeling well. Just been, like I said, it's been a crazy week. Been trying to get the workouts in when I can, so I really haven't been filming. But oh well, like the other day, I had to wake up early, go down to Corpus for the day, and then come back. Everything for work, so oh well. But yeah, it's about 7 a.m. so we're gonna go out and we're gonna get this running. So let's go. 20 minutes in, doing well. About to tackle the hill, so come on. 40 minutes in, and as you can see, I'm walking. My left hamstring starting to flare up again pretty bad, and yeah, going to anything faster, just killing it. So I might have to cut this run short. There's always one run, it feels like every training season, that just doesn't go to plan, and today that might be it. So I have to go back. I'd rather cut this one short and heal up quicker than try to push it and cause more injury and mess up my whole training program. So I don't know, see what happens. I'm gonna walk a little bit more, see if it goes away, and then if not, I'm just gonna go back home. Yeah, an hour in, and I tried running here and there, and it's just not happening. This hamstring is not doing well at all. So I'm gonna get back home, shower, and then I'll update y'all on what's going on. Made it back home. Not one of the best, not a good run at all. I mean, started out great, but like I said, around that 40-minute mark, my hamstring, lower hamstring to like upper calf, like right behind my left knee, basically started flaring up, and I tried slowing down a bit. I was like, okay, maybe just it'll go away, and it didn't. So then I started walking, thinking I just needed like time to cool down and relax and all that, then it can keep on going. And I walked for a little bit, then I tried running again, and it was all right for like a minute or so. Then it just started flaring up again. So I was like, all right, let me take it easy. And I tried about like 2 or 3 times, and it just wasn't having it. So I was like, all right. At that point, I made the decision to come back in and just started walking back, and maybe I did a couple of light jogs here and there, nothing too crazy. Just trying to loosen that muscle back up, come back to my apartment and rest. I'm gonna do some foam rolling in a bit after I shower, probably take an ice bath later too. I also have some Epsom salt type bath bombs from Lush that are good for your muscles, so I'll probably do that later as well. Just do everything I can to try to loosen that up. I mean, it's part of marathon training. There's always gonna be a run or two that happens like this. I mean, and this is my 4th time doing a full marathon training, and every year there's always seems to be like 1 or 2 runs that it just feels like this. I mean, it's part of the training program. Not every single run's gonna be the best run ever, the one that you're like, oh my god, that was great. It's easy, this is easy, and it's meant to be tough. So I mean, if marathons were super easy, everyone would be doing them. But yeah, it's more mental, and it hurt me to cut that run short, because I mean, I like to do what I set out to do, but I knew that if I want to keep this marathon training going the way I wanted to,
the best thing for me was to cut that run short, come back and recover, instead of being stubborn and going out there and running the full 2 hours as hard as I can, doing whatever I can, and then I might have to end up having to take 2-3 weeks off to heal this injury, instead of like, okay, maybe just taking a day or two just to let it rest and stretch it back out, and then I can keep on training. So it's thinking more about the long term than the short term. It does suck, like I said, I don't like cutting any type of training run short, but sometimes you just have to. So oh well, like I said, I'm gonna try to recuperate this. I think what happened is that there's a muscle back there that it can, I forgot the name of it. I mean, I worked on it last week when I went to go get my massage, because I was starting to have a little bit of problem, but it wasn't anything that was hindering me from running. It was just something that I felt. And it's a certain muscle, I can't remember, but it basically connects like your hamstring and your your calf and all that together. And what happens, it's like right behind that knee. And if when you're sitting for so long, it can shorten that muscle, and it's it takes some time for it to lengthen back out. You have to do some good stretches. It's kind of hard to target. And so we kind of worked on it last week, but Tuesday I was in the office all day in meetings and doing stuff, so that was a lot of sitting there. And then Wednesday, when I drove down to Corpus, went to that office, sat there like all day doing stuff, and then I had to drive back, and it was just kind of like a lot of just sitting around on Tuesdays and Wednesday. And unfortunately, I think that kind of hindered me, put me back into that basically hurt that muscle. And Thursday I did a small run, nothing too crazy, so I mean, it wasn't gonna have a chance to flare up like it did today. And then Friday I usually don't run at all, and work has been kind of busy, so I have a sit stand desk here at my house that I use. I'm gonna start using it more in that standing position, just trying to lengthen up those muscles, especially since I'll be in the office on Tuesdays, and that's a lot of sitting. So yeah, but sorry for that long rant. We're gonna keep on going. Like I said, we'll see how the rest of the week goes. But yeah, this is gonna be a little bit longer video than usual, just because I'm kind of combining this week and then next week, so this will go up next Sunday. So yeah, we're gonna keep on going into the week and see what happens. But it's just one of those days today.
So it's before work, a few days later, and we're gonna try to see how this knee problem that was giving me problems on my last run works out. I basically, sorry, picking up my keys that fell. I basically took a couple days off, let it rest, ice, did some compression, all the good stuff. So we're gonna see how this one goes. We don't have too long before we have to get back and get to work, so just gonna be a quick one. Go out there, try to get some the knee moving, and just get a gauge of how it's going. So let's go get this one in. Feel much better today than I did on Saturday, so doing well, just getting this run in. So let's keep on going. A nice beautiful sunrise coming up right now. 5 kilometers done. That's it for today's morning run. Doing a quick cool down walk, and then yeah, gonna get back and shower, get back to work. Today's run was so much better than last time, and I don't know, I didn't record much this run. It was just one of those runs where you just get into it and you're just calming down, just relaxing, just in your mind thinking about stuff. So I really didn't pull out my camera except that one time. So yeah, but overall today's run was much better than Saturday, so I'm excited to see how the next one goes. It's Saturday now again, so it's time for another long run. The past couple of days I've been kind of busy. I didn't run because, like I said, Wednesday my knee was doing well, but I just wanted to make sure, before this long run, that it was still doing better. So I just kind of took some time off to let it rest. Kind of worked on some strengthening of it too. Some squats, some single leg ones, lunges, all that stuff, to try to strengthen that knee. And so we'll see how this run goes. Hopefully it's well. So yeah, I mean, not much else to say. Just trying to get in the right mindset, and like I said, hopefully this one goes a lot better than last week did. So yeah, let's see what happens. About 20 minutes in, not too bad. Just taking it nice, a comfortable run. Knees, not too bad. I can feel a little, but nothing like last week, so doing well. 30 minutes in, starting lap 2, coming up to the freeway again. Woo! $50 minutes in, not too bad. Another 40 to go. Come on. Woo! We got this. An hour and 10 in. All right. Just gonna do a last 20-minute push. I'll catch up with y'all at the end. Going on the trail right now, going under the causeway. Woo! Back in the apartment now. Overall, not a bad run. My knee was better than last week, but I still feel a little like tension. I'm starting to think like, I don't know, because it was fine with the Sauconys and the Hokas and all that, and the Mizunos is where I'm feeling it a little bit more when I get once I get past a certain distance. So I don't know if it's maybe because of the higher drop that, you know, like the way my foot's in the shoe, I'm just feeling it more, and it's causing, you know, the muscles to get agitated, just because on my day-to-day shoes, I mean, I have like no drop on them, you know, so I'm used to like walking around with very little to no drop, where then in my running shoes here, it's going quite significantly, you know, to a 12, 10 millimeter, 14 whatever millimeter drop, and then my Sauconys are, I think, like 8s, and the Hokas are like 6 or something. But my regular day-to-day shoes are, you know, basically like 0 to 4 millimeter drop, you know, so it's nothing. That's where I'm spending a lot of time on my feet and all that. So I don't know if it's just causing a little bit more pain or what, but I'm gonna keep on playing around with the shoes. These might just end up becoming my recovery shoes. I mean, like I said, I thought they were gonna be good long runs. I don't know if it's just that drop or what. I mean, they feel good like on like the shorter distance run. I'm gonna see, but overall my knee does feel better than what it did last week, so I don't know, maybe it's also could just be having to strengthen up the knee as well. That could have been doing it as well, not necessarily the shoes. I don't know. I got 50 days till the Chicago Marathon, so yeah, this hasn't been the exact build up that I wanted compared to, like, you know, the past 3 years with the other marathons. But you know, on race day, I'm not expecting a PR anymore, just because of the way, you know, this build-up's been. I'm just gonna go out there and do what I can. You know, the best I can is all I can do. My main goal right now is just to finish the race, which, I mean, I'm gonna do. I have one of those stubborn mindsets that no matter what, I'm gonna finish. I would like to beat my PR of 4:27, but I don't know. We'll see. A lot can happen between now and then. I'm just not saying I'm not expecting to get like ultra fast now between the next 50 days, but who knows. I'm starting to get in that mindset of now, like, okay, like buckling down, being more disciplined from like how I was in the past few, you know, marathons. So I don't know, we'll see what happens in 50 days, but I'm really gonna, you know, settle down and start hitting it, and, you know, start doing like almost like daily runs, you know, instead of like 3 times a week or 4 times a week, whatever it was. Pretty much gonna be like every day except like Sundays, and then Tuesdays when I go to the office, or I'm going like to the gym or something. I don't know, but yeah, we're really gonna start hammering this thing down. So, but anyway, it's time to shower and, you know, get dressed. And my cousin Crystal and Faith and Aubrey are in town. Aubrey just had a track meet this morning, or cross country meet this morning, and then Faith has a soccer tournament later, so I'm gonna link back up with them and, you know, go watch that and see how that's going. So yeah, but first let's go shower and, you know, get cleaned up. It's the next week now. I haven't been able to upload this video yet, so I'm just going to include today's run in it, and then I'll upload it after this. It's before work, so we're going to go out there and run. It's 6:40, so hopefully I can run for about 50 minutes or so. Yeah, try to be done by 7:30, or back here by 7:30. So we're going to see how long we can get out, how much we can get done in that time. But yeah, we're going to go out there and get this run in. Also, I got an impulse urge because I heard that this set was retiring. I bought the Sanctum Sanctorium, so I'm starting to build that right now. have it broken out by books. There's 3 books in this one. So I have the first book right there, second book there, third book there. And I've already done the first 2 bags of, I think it's 18 bags total. So not too bad. You got a little miniature Doctor Strange already. And there's a few more minifigures. So you'll see the end product when it's done, probably in the next video or 2 videos after that. I don't know. We'll see, depending on how much time I get to actually sit down and work on this. But yeah, and then also I picked up a book as well, Falling. It's by TJ Newman. Highly recommend. It's thriller if you like thriller books. So yeah, but first let's go out there and let's get this one in. So it's gonna be a fun one. Finish stretching, so the sun should be coming up soon, so we're gonna go out there and let's get this one in. Sun's starting to rise. Doing pretty well, taking it easy. I'm probably not gonna record too much on this run because I already feel this video's running long, so I don't want to make it too long. So I'll probably just update y'all when I'm done. But yeah, no, doing well. So check it out. In front of Bass Pro, but yeah. But anyway, I'll catch y'all at the end of this run. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get this one in. Back at the apartment, finished up that run. Overall, not too bad. I think I'm giving up on these shoes, on both of my shoes. I mean, I'm gonna keep on wearing them for the time being, but yeah, they're just not working. I've always, I thought the heel slip had minimized, or like, had gone away, but I still feel it. It's not a lot, but it's just enough that I notice it, and it's causing me, like, I guess mentally, like, throwing me off. So I don't know. I think the 11.5s were just a bit too big for me. I think I need to go down to 11. Back to 11. I don't know. I'm gonna go just try some on and see how they feel. I'm probably gonna go back over to Brooks, because I mean that's what I know. This late in the game, I mean, might as well get something that I'm used to. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna go try them out and see how they feel, and if they're too tight, because I'm not gonna buy them. If they're too tight, then maybe I'll stick with the 11.5s. But I want to do some testing first, because like I said, I don't know if it's just me mentally or if it's actually like I feel a little bit of a heel slip when I'm running. It's not the most comfortable, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's where I'm gonna end this video. I know this one's probably on the longer side, but we're gonna pick it up. I probably won't start this next video up until probably Saturday's long run. But other than that, yeah, it's this past video, like with the past couple of weeks, has been interesting. Just a lot been going on, so finally good to get this one out. A little bit over about a month and a half till race day, so yeah, really getting down into the nitty gritty now. Really having to try to build up all the strength, get the endurance going, just everything. So with that, thank y'all, and we'll see y'all again in the next video. So see ya.